Let's get started with sword enchantments. Diamond Stomp increases your damage against hunters or people you want to hunt. Good enchantment overall. Bounty Reaper. Same damage as Diamond Stomp, but slightly less effective due to the person having to have a bounty instead of just using diamond armor. Executioner. Essentially a guaranteed gamble 2 proc when killing someone. The best enchantment for streaking. Revengeance. You literally have to lose lives in order for this enchantment to proc. Not only that, but it only does as much damage as Diamond Stomp. The sword that this enchantment is on will essentially be a plain version of it until you die, one of the worst enchantments in the game. Grasshopper and Cricket. It's too niche. You are rarely going to be standing on grass, and there isn't grass at all in mid. Awful enchantment. Billionaire does way more damage than you would expect. A Billionaire 3 will do 3 to 4 hearts of damage a hit to almost anyone in the game, even more if you have strength and kill streak perks from streaking in mid. The best enchant in the game for swords. Bruiser, great for auto blocking, but required to be auto blocking to use it. Mid tier due to high ban rate. Duelist, fantastic healing, but required to be auto-blocking to use it. Mid-tier due to high ban rate. Lifesteal, the second best enchantment in the game, heals you before damage reduction calculation instead of the damage you actually do. For example, a plain Lifesteal 3 sword would do 6.5 damage, multiplied by 0.13, to get the amount you heal instead of 6.5 multiplied by damage reduction multiplied by 13%. Just as a side note, Billionaire 3 Lifesteal 3 plain costs $3,000 USD. Bullet Time. Only useful when you are being hunted by someone with an amazing MLB like Sprint Drain, and if that happens, you're most likely going to die. Low mid-tier enchantment. Perun's Wrath, a very good option to deal with hoppers or hunters who auto-block, making most weapons unable to kill them. Gamble, the second best enchantment for gold streaking and extremely good for taking lobbies. Shark, the best secondary streaking enchantment in the game, does the most damage to other players in mid than anything else. Moctezuma, use it to gold streak. 180% increase in base gold gained. Sweaty, use it to XP streak. With a Sweaty 6 set, you go from getting around 150 XP a kill with the perk streaker to around 450. Combo Heal, a good alternative to Lifesteal. Decent healing, however it is outclassed by Lifesteal, but it is much cheaper than Lifesteal. Combo Swift, an amazing enchantment or an amazing side enchantment to combo people. Great for streaking as well. Bows. Mega Longbow. The best bow enchantment, period. The amount of synergies this single enchantment has is the most in the entire game. MLB Telly, MLB Explosive, MLB Drain, etc. Explosives. Your arrows explode and knock people around. Decent for pushing people towards you and away from you. It is on par with Pole Bow in usefulness. Pole Bow, amazing enchantment to both catch up to people and make them unable to escape you. Pulls multiple people and one main person towards you. Telebow, the best escaping enchantment. While sneaking, your arrow fired will teleport you to where it lands. Devil Chicks. Only uses for botting with volley devil chicks. Funny chickens go boom boom. Volley, a decent alternative to MLB. You don't need to aim with it while using this enchantment to hit someone. Sprint Drain gives you an incredible speed while giving your opponent a speed debuff. Whoever you're chasing isn't going to be escaping you without using Telebow. Faster than their shadows. Zoom! Parasite. Incredible when combined with volley. In some cases it can heal you more than even a Lifesteal 3 Billionaire 3. Push comes to shove. Great enchantment for escaping when combined with either volley or telebow. Telebow cooldown will get reduced for every bow shot you hit, and it will also push yourself forward if you have push comes to shove. Bow enchantments that give you more damage, fletching and jump spam are the best, the others are alright. Bottomless Quiver, an alright side enchantment if you don't want to run out of arrows while shooting someone. Resource enchantments. Complete garbage. It does not do anything to benefit you while you are using the bow. Pants. Regularity. The best offensive enchantment in the game, basically doubles the DPS you are going to do to someone. Makes comboing someone ridiculously easy, and you shred pretty much everybody. RGM. It is currently bugged. In a 750 beast kill streak with RGM 1 and Not Glad 3 that I had, it only procced a total of 4 times. It only really works against people using regularity, and you have to be using 0-0 velocity in order to have it proc consistently. Solitude. One of the best defensive enchants in the game, massively reduces damage taken when doing a 1v1 or a 1v2. Great main enchantment, great side enchantment, very wow, much recommend. Critically Funky. The best side enchantment for pants in the game, and has the most synergies with other enchantments. Critically Funky Solitude, Critically Funky Regularity, Critically Funky Peroxide, you name it, it's good with Critically Funky. Great for streaking as well. Peroxide. Good defensive enchantment, you heal every time you get hit. Golden Hearts. The best streaking enchantment in the game, gives you the most survivability while just being a good side enchant in general. Sweaty, the best enchantment for XP streaking. Moctezuma, the best enchantment for gold streaking. Boo Boo, decent side enchantment for healing, but Peroxide outclasses it. Mirror. You won't die to Parun or Gamble. Mirror 1 will block true damage from To the Moon streaking. Not Gladiator. Decent, cheap side enchantment that synergizes with a lot of different enchantments. Fractional Reserve. One of the best defensive enchantments, though it is hard to get due to only being available from auctions. Pants Raider. The base drop rate of fresh items is 0.2% or a 1 in 500 drop chance at Mysticism 1. With the Pants Radar 6, which increases your chances by 180%, that goes to a 0.56% drop chance. So it increases your odds from around every 500 kills to every 190 kills with Pants Radar 6. Take that as you will. Eggs. The only use for this enchant is to use the eggs for cakes during King's Map. Besides that, this enchantment is useless. Fuck you for taking up an enchantment slot. David and Goliath. A great hunting side enchantment. Massively reduces damage taken against bounties. Diamond Allergies. It's not very useful anymore due to hoppers being much more rare than they used to be, and people can actually kill them fairly easily, outclassed by almost all other defensive enchantments. New Deal. The enchant that tells people with a Billionaire 3 Lifesteal 3 to go fuck themselves. You don't take extra damage from Billionaire. And it also reduces damage taken from everything else. Respawn Resistance. The better David and Goliath. You get 40 seconds of Resistance 2, which is a 40% damage reduction when you respawn. Pit Blob. Used to be good for Ubers, but it got hard nerfed, and now you can only Uber once a day without paying insane renown fees. Self-checkout. Always have a pair of these on you while streaking. Removes your bounty so that bounty hunters won't do the extra damage against you. With a 5,000 gold bounty, they do 50% extra damage. Prick. Decent side enchantment will pretty much stop someone from healing off of you with Vampire. Very good against people who sword swap. Gotta go fast. Useful when combined with other enchantments that give you speed, such as faster than their shadows. You basically have speed 6. Pit MBA. Slightly better than Gold Boost 3 if you are in a good mid. Harder to get because you can only find it in auctions. Make Swimmer. Ew. Hi-ho. Mirrors are not the meta at the moment, so this enchantment is not very useful. You do crazy damage against mirror users if you are using Billionaire. Wolfpack. It is better than Pit Blonde because it's useful for streaking, but it's not good for Ubers. It's very, very good if you're using a botting software, though. Hunt the Hunter. Doesn't work on Highlander. Self-checkout fills its role on any streak, and self-checkout works on Highlander. Phoenix. Good side enchantment, but you will lose a lot of Vile from using it. Escape Pod. Basically Phoenix, but better. You get insane regeneration when it's activated, allowing you to output a lot more damage per second than you normally would during a 1v1. Dark Pants. Good luck fighting a Dark Hopper, idiot.